you doing? Welcome back to Larry TV. We're going to do another recipe. This one is broccoli and cheddar soup. So here's your ingredients. You got carrot, garlic, onion, broccoli, onion powder, garlic powder, Himalayan salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you want. This is what I use. This is white and black pepper. You can just use black pepper or no pepper. It's up to you. This is what I use. 1 vegetable bouillon, 3 cups of milk, 1/3 cup of flour, your 1 container of chicken broth, and this is 2 cups of cheddar cheese. And you're going to need a stick and a half of butter, which I just started going now. Seems like a lot. And you're going to start cooking down your onion and your garlic cloves. So let's get those going in there. Start cooking those down. Get your garlic. Now I used 4 cloves of garlic. You can go with 3 if you want. 3 or 4 is preferred. So you want 3 or 4 garlic cloves and 1. You're supposed to use a white onion or sweet onion, but I had done a video earlier and I used the red onion, so I wanted to use what was left up. I didn't want to waste any. I didn't really feel good about wasting food, so I'm going to use what I have. I'm hoping it don't affect the taste, but you should use a white onion if you're going to cook it correctly. But being I'm working with what I got, so we're going to cook this down a little bit, and as soon as this starts cooking down, we'll get back with you. Thank you. Okay, so we're cooking this down. We're about ready to start adding your other ingredients. You're going to drop your heat down. So you lower your heat. Let's add in the flour to thicken it up. Mix this up. It should make this like a thicker, pasty, of course, because it's flour. Mix that up pretty good. Add in the milk. Do half of that. Mix it up. Add in your broth. Now don't forget half and half was 3 cups. So 3 cups of the half and half, 1 of these containers. Mix it up. Add in the rest of your milk, or half and half. Mix her down. And this is how it should look at this point. So now you're going to add in your dry seasonings. Now you use about a teaspoon, or you basically use to your liking. I use about a teaspoon of the onion powder. A little bit of garlic. You don't want to do too much garlic because you already got garlic cloves in there. So just a little bit of garlic powder. About a teaspoon of the salt. Now the pepper, depending on you, you don't have to use pepper. I like to use pepper. Earlier I had it at a high setting because I was doing some pickling. I did a video earlier pickling some onions and peppers. So I'm going to lower it back down to a finer setting and put in around a teaspoon of the pepper. Maybe a little heavier for me. I like it a little bit hot. Kind of mix that stuff up. Next, your little vegetable powder. You can get it in a box like this, or sometimes they come in a package in your, you know, your little aisle of spices, whatever grocery store you go to. Now some people could use, like, I already used the chicken broth. Some people use a chicken broth powder too. I like to use the chicken broth powder and then one of these, if I can get the little sucker open. Kind of crush it up. That's your vegetable powder. Okay, mix that stuff all up. You can see it starts to change the color already. Next, 1 pound of your broccoli. Try not to splash it everywhere like I did. Mix that up. You see how it's starting to look. Your carrots, you can use like 2 large carrots. I didn't have the whole carrots. I had them little baby carrots, so I used a bunch of them and just sliced them up. Probably might want to have them a little thinner. I like mine. I like my soup a little chunkier. I don't like it just thin and weak. You know, I want a hearty soup, so I like mine a little chunkier. So my vegetables, I always try to leave a little bit chunkier. The way you want yours is up to you. You can chop them down thinner if you want. You don't like it so thick. You know, I like my soup to be like a meal. You know, you want it to be good. Okay, so this is how it should look now, and you're gonna let this cook down for a while, and you're gonna probably let it cook, and you want to cook it down until the broccoli becomes soft. You'll know when you'll be able to squish on it. You can tell it's gotten softer. Right now it's real hard, and you know, so you're gonna let it cook down for probably about a half hour, 45 minutes, somewhere around there. After around 30 minutes, 45, after about 30 minutes, come check on it. It's probably gonna take around 40 minutes, I'm saying, for it to start getting soft, for these vegetables to really start getting soft. So we're gonna let that cook down a little bit, and then we'll get back with you again and finish up the video. Okay, so now we're back. Our vegetables have cooked down. They've been cooking for 45 minutes, close to an hour actually. I was doing some things, but after 45 minutes of cooking, you want to add your sharp cheddar cheese. Sprinkle some in, give it a little stir around. And you want to use the whole bag. This bag, it already says right on there 2 cups, so you don't have to measure. But if your bag of cheese does not have that, you want to use 2 cups of cheese. And just spread it around. And continue stirring. Let that cheese melt in there. And voila, this is pretty much it. Your homemade broccoli and cheddar cheese soup. And you can see it's nice, thick, and chunky. It's not weak. And I'll enjoy this tomorrow. I'm gonna cook it like this and then let it cool down. Once it cools down, I'm gonna refrigerate it overnight. And this will be tomorrow's night dinner. We're gonna do hot ham and cheese with broccoli and cheese. Cheese. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. So this is it. That's how you make it. And catch me next time on my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll do some more of these. You know, I still got a bunch of other recipes I'll be doing here in the near future. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye.